I am standing here with Dylan. You know, we're here at the 7th anniversary show for PWR. We want to know, Dylan, what are some of your favorite moments in PWR history?
My favorite moment was actually the first show that we came here. It was Omega Aaron Draven versus Rocky Reynolds in a steel cage for the PWR Heavyweight Championship.
That is quite a moment. Draven, Reynolds, cage match. It sounds good to me. Thank you very much for sharing your time with us. We'll get you back with just a few more.
All right, guys, we're sitting here with Kang ringside at the 7th anniversary show. What are some of your favorite memories from PWR over the last couple of years?
Boy, getting to meet some of the legends and or great guys that I've had to grow up watching. Hacksaw Jim Duggan came through a few times. Eugene came through, both WWE guys. Just great matches in general. And actually becoming, I don't even want to overly say it, but getting to know some of the wrestlers over time. Being a regular here for a few years and everything. It's been good. One of my favorite things to look forward to during the months and everything. So it's been good.
All right, thank you.
One fall is a loser eats dog food match. Commissioner Roberts at this time is bringing out the dog food. Introducing first, making his way to the ring from Lynchwoods, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 254 pounds, the Backwoods Brawler, Billy Wootang.
Can run on for a long time. I've been down on bended knee, talking to the man from Galilee. He spoke to me in a voice so sweet, I thought I heard the shuffle of angels sweet. He called my name and my heart stood still when he said, John, go do my will. Couldn't tell that long-tongued liar, wouldn't tell that midnight rider, from the ramblers, the gamblers, the backbiter, from the guns. You can run on for a long time, run on for a long time, run on for a long time. Sooner you've got what you can.
His opponent, making his way to the ring, he hails from Toledo, Ohio, weighing in at 325 pounds, the world's most huggable wrestler, Bryan Castle.
Come on!
Wootang. Those forearms to the back of Bryan Castle. We are underway in this loser eats dog food match.
It's protein. I don't think anybody should be upset. It's fine. Kibbles and bits. It'll do the trick. There you go. That's probably why Billy has all that mange.
Billy Wootang with the upper hand here early on. Bryan Castle, of course, the world's most huggable wrestler.
Is he the most bear huggable wrestler?
I don't actually know.
Billy knows how to do that one. That's in his. He knows how to do that. Listen, I talked to Billy earlier today.
Yes.
And he told me that he doesn't understand what the big deal is about the dog food thing. He lives out in the backwoods. Like, what else is there gonna? He eats that. He eats that. Like, they don't make gravy out there. They just use that. Like, he doesn't.
Bryan Castle charging with a head of steam, makes a huge splash into Billy Wootang. Pin attempt. 1, 2.
He even told me. He told me, and I quote, "I will even eat dog food if I lose." Because, look, the guy, he just eats dog food. There's no shame in the game. It's protein. The guy likes dog food. He's an animal. Man is an animal. Look at him. Animals like dog food. From the mouth of Billy Wootang.
Are you sure he said that?
Nope.
Is that just another thing you're making up, maybe?
No. Not at all.
All right.
I went all the way out to the backwoods. All right? And I traveled, and I looked. I looked for the log cabin that Billy Wootang lives in. And I finally found Mrs. Wootang. I found Mrs. Wootang. And she told me Billy wasn't here right now. He was throwing logs out in the backyard. And I said, "Ma'am, I have to get a word from him or two. I got to talk to Billy Wootang." And she said, "I'm sorry, Richard Davenport, you can stay for dinner, but we're having dog food." And I said, "Ma'am, I don't eat dog food." And she said, "Well, then you're not a Wootang." And I said, "You're right, ma'am, I'm not." That's the conversation I had with Mrs. Wootang.
Both men brawling outside the ring now. Billy Wootang with that chop to the chest of Bryan Castle. Oh! Billy Wootang throwing the face of Bryan Castle into that ring post, rolling him back in the ring now. Referee Timothy McCroskey.
Timothy McCroskey. My man.
Almost reaching a count of 10 there. Billy Wootang dropping the elbow. Pin attempt 1, 2. Castle kicking out at 2.
Billy Wootang, his family owns the Log Cabin Maple Syrup Company. He taps the maple trees with his bare hands. Like, dude uses his bare hands to tap the maple trees. It's incredible. You ever seen it?
No. I'm just picturing him giving the finger poke of doom to a tree.
Yeah.
And maple syrup just starts pouring out.
No, the sap does. Do you know how maple syrup works, Ted?
Well, I do now.
My God, it doesn't just grow in the bottle. Sweet Jesus. I learned that while I was waiting for Billy to get done throwing logs. Mrs. Wootang, we had a conversation. Nice people, those Wootangs, I'll tell you what. Funny enough, they don't have an address. It's just the backwoods. Like, I don't know where it's located. I don't know what number the house is. It's just the backwoods. So if all of you fans of Billy Wootang, I know you're out there, if you want to write Billy Wootang a letter, you can, but it's not going to make it anywhere. It's like, I'm going to keep that one to myself.
Billy Wootang with a couple of stomps.
It's like Santa. Anyways, continue.
Billy Wootang with a couple of stomps to the back and stomach of Bryan Castle, followed by a pin attempt. Castle kicking out at 2.
Listen, Billy
I can't get a word in edgewise with you.
Listen, this is 2 months worth. You've been talking for 2 months. Give it a rest. Billy Wootang, though, let me tell you what. He came into PWR, made a statement. The first time he stepped in a ring, it was in a street fight with Aaron Draven, with Omega Aaron Draven. That's saying something. That's making a statement, no doubt. He's a big man, but right now he's met his match with Bryan Castle, and he's proved that he's doing quite well. He's holding his own right there at the moment.
If I remember correctly, that match was a title match nonetheless.
It was
in
indeed.
his debut.
It was.
Whenever Omega Aaron Draven was the PWR Wildcard champion.
Correct. D. Chad Hollowell leaving me, as you know, I wouldn't expect otherwise. I'm going to do this by myself, as I've been. Is he gone? All right, he's gone. As I've been doing the whole show. All right. I couldn't say that while he was here. Don't smile at me, music guy, and don't tell him when he comes back either. Bryan Castle. Backpack stunner-esque. Take him down. Billy, Wootang, both men on their backs. There's dog food on the line. There's dog food on the line. Come on, Timothy. Just stop counting. What if this match is a draw? Hey, I was just telling everybody how I couldn't do this without you. I'm glad you're back. The Chad Hollowell, everybody. Yes,
I'm positive that's exactly what you were saying.
yeah, I'm glad. It's true. Oh, my.
I can't wait to watch this match back on DVD.
No. I wouldn't want you to see the brutality. Now, I was just wondering. Now, what if this match ends in like a no contest or a draw?
Well, we saw in the first match that Kevin Bennett and Tyler Nitro battled to a no contest, and both men were made co-wildcard champions. Would both men here have to eat dog food?
They both win dog food.
Or did they, well,
Timothy McCroskey, you done messed up. Except Bryan Castle,
both men stumbling here in the ring. Billy Wootang going for that clothesline. Bryan Castle with the elbow. Sends Wootang to the ropes.
Sweet mother of God.
Hooks the leg. Bryan Castle, your winner here. Billy Wootang, he's got to eat some dog food.
He gets free dinner. I don't know.
Here is your winner, the world's most huggable wrestler, Bryan Castle.
He won dinner is what he won. Don't feel sorry for the guy. He brought his own fork and knife, but they took it from him. The referee checked him and took his fork and knife. That's ridiculous. Now what's he supposed to eat it with? He's supposed to eat with the can opener? The man brought his own utensils, and they were confiscated from him. He doesn't want to eat it. He's full. He had a nice helping before he got here. I don't want him to throw up. He's full.
Folks, this is something that not only I never thought I would see, something that I never wanted to see. Billy Wootang trying to get out.
Well, he's full. I told you. The man doesn't want a problem in front of all these people. He's full. Bryan Castle, he's full.
Bryan Castle. Bryan Castle throwing that dog food in the face of Billy Wootang. Oh, and again. Oh.
He's full. I told you, nobody listens to me.
Well, he's definitely full now. If he wasn't before.
Yeah, that's That's why you couldn't put any more in there. He ate it all before he got here. Nobody listens. And now we have a match.